Okay, now let's try to understand what is postfix and prefix operators and how we are going to evaluate the expressions which involve the postfix and prefix operators. So let's first understand what is postfix. Postfix is meaning, for example, we have some variable x and then we have this particular operator plus plus. So this particular operator is what we call as the postfix operator. So how the evaluation of this particular variable will be after placing this postfix operator. Let us suppose that the value of x is 1 and we have to evaluate y equals to x plus plus. So the meaning of this x plus plus is that you first assign the value of x and then you are going to increment after assigning the value of x. So what I am saying is, first you need to assign the value of x, then you need to increment the value of x. So for example, here in this particular case, the value of x is given as 1, so the value of y is 1 and then the value of x is incremented later on, so it becomes 2. So first the assignment of this x variable to the y variable will take place, and then after that we are going to increment the value of x, so it becomes 2, right? In similar manner we have prefix operator, in which this particular sign will come in front of this variable. So for example, we have again will take the value of x equals to 1, then if we need to evaluate y is equals to plus plus x, so in this case the value of this particular x will be incremented first and then it will be assigned. So the initial value of x equals to 1, so we need to increment it first. So after increment, the value of x will become 2 and after that we are going to assign it. So the value of x becomes 2 first and then we are going to assign it to the y, so it becomes 2. Right? So this is the simple meaning of the postfix and the prefix operators. Likewise, we can do prefix x plus plus, like we have done x plus plus. We can also elaborate it for the x minus minus as well. That is postfix decrement, and like we have done plus plus x, we can do it minus xx. That is prefix decrement. Okay, now let's solve some of questions that how we are going to evaluate these expressions that involve the postfix and the prefix operators. Let us take the example number first. So it is saying that the value of y is equals to x plus plus, then plus x, given that x value initially it is 1. Now how we are going to evaluate it? See, just as a rule of thumb, you just need to place the values which need to be incremented or decremented at above these variables, and whenever we are going to assign some values, we are going to place below the variable. So in this case, if we are going to start the evaluation, then here this is x plus plus, it means that the value of x will be assigned first. So whenever I will say that I need to assign something, I have to place this value below this particular x, below this particular variable, right? So here this is, I need to assign the value of x first. So what is the value of x? This is 1, right? So I need to put it here first and then immediately I am going to increment its value. So after incrementing, so whenever I am going to increment, I am going to put above this particular variable. So its value become 2 now. Okay. Then we have plus, and then we are going to evaluate this. So after incrementing the value of x is 2. So here if we see, then this is plus plus x. It means that we are going to increment it. So if we are going to increment it, so what is the value of x? 2. So it becomes 3. So where we are going to place this value 3? Above this particular variable x, right? So x is going to get the variable this value 3. So when we are going to get the value, we are going to place it below the variable. So it means that the value of y is 1 plus 3, that is 4, and the value in x is what? Current value is 3. So the answer is 4 and 3. So y will get the 4 and x will get the 3. Okay. Now take the second example. Let us suppose that we have this x plus plus and then plus x plus plus, right? We are given both of these variables, they are given as postfix operators. So initially the value of x is supposed to be 1, right? So how we are going to do it? First it is x plus plus, so we are going to assign it. So whenever we are going to assign, we are going to put the value below this particular variable. So this will be 1. Immediately we are going to increment. Can you see that? This we are going to increment it. Whenever we are going to increment, we are going to place it above the variable. So after this incrementing, this value become 2. Now this is again x plus plus, that is we are going to place the value first. We are going to assign the value of x. So what is the value of x? This is 2. So we are going to 2, and after this we are going to increment. So after incrementing, the value is 3. So in y, let us suppose this is y. In y we will get the 3, and the current value of x is what? This is 3. So these are the values. Let's take some more example. We have example number 3. That is, let us suppose that y is plus x, and then we have plus x. Both are prefix operators, right? So initially the value of x is equal to 1. So here we are going to increment it. Whenever we are going to increment, so whatever the value will get, where we are going to place it? We are going to place it above the variable, right? So here we are going to place it. So what is the value? The value will be 2. We have not assigned it. We have just incremented but not assigned. So what the pre-increment says, you just first increment the value and later on you are going to assign. So first we are going to increment only. So later on we are going to assign. So we will make a box, because below the variable we only are going to put the value that we are going to assign. So we are going to place make this particular box here. So that later on we can fill this particular value. Now the current value in the x after incrementing 2, again we are going to increment. So after incrementing it becomes 3, and after incrementing we are going to assign. So after assignment this value becomes 3, right? So here we need to assign this value, because now the variable will get assigned value as 3. So we are going to assign it here as well. So in the y, the value will become 6, and the current value of x is 3, right? Now let us take some more example. Example number 4. Let us suppose we are given again plus x and then plus x plus plus, right? So again the same rules will be followed. X value initially is 1. So first we are going to increment. So we are going to increment, then it will be on the we are going to place it above the x. So it is 2, and later on we are going to assign. So we will make a box here, because we are going to assign it later on. So again here we are going to this postfix expression, postfix operator we have. So we are going to now first assign the value. So what is the value in x? This is 2. So we are going to assign, and then now we are going to increment. So after incrementing it becomes 3. So now the value becomes of x will become 3. So we are going to put the value of x as 3. So it means that, let us suppose this is y again. So the value in y will become 5, and the current value of x will be 3. So this is how, right? Now if you want to see some more examples, then let me rub this, and okay, let me rub this first. Let's take some more examples. Example number 6 we have, that is y is given as plus x, and then plus x plus plus, and then plus x, right? Now we have given these three expressions we are given, and some expressions are postfix, some expressions are prefix. So how we are going to evaluate? Let x equals to 1 initially. So now again this is prefix, so we are going to increment, it become 2. We are going to assign it later, we will make a box, then plus we are going to assign. So what is the value in x that is incremented just before this? It was 2, so we are going to assign 2, and immediately we are going to increment. So we are going to increment, the value become 3. So whatever we are going to increment or decrement, we are going to put above these variables. Whenever we are going to assign, we are going to put below these variables, right? So then after this we have this plus plus, so right, so this is becomes the 3 value becomes 4 now, this 3 becomes 4 now, and now immediately we are going to assign. So this will become 4, and now we need to assign it here as well, this become 4. So if you are going to do like this, then the answer will be, you will not get the answer right, this is a wrong answer. Why? Because as you know that whenever we are going to solve some operands using some operator, then for a particular operator, for example here the operator is plus, so for this particular operator to work, we need 2 operands here. So but what we have done it in serial order, so this will not work. So how this particular thing will work? Like for example, this is plus plus x, and then plus x plus 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 x. So this is initially that we are thinking that it should work like this, but no, when the compiler will resolve this, it is going to take this 2 operands first. So because this is a plus, right, so it is going to resolve it first. So if we are going to start working from here, then it is going to take plus plus x, then plus x plus plus, right, and this will be evaluated later on. Okay, so now according to this rule, if x value is 1, so here we are going to increment. So after increment it becomes 2, we are going to assign it later, we will make a box, right, then we are going to assign. So what is the value in this? This is 2, and now we are going to increment it, it becomes 3, and now what you have to assign? You have to assign the value of x. Now the value of x is 3 here, so we are going to assign 3. So it means that from here we will get what? 3 plus 2, and the current value of x is 3 only, right? So what is left? We are left with plus plus x, right? So after incrementing, let me write this. After incrementing, it will become 4, and immediately we are going to assign. So after assignment, it will become 4 only. So it means that we have this 3 plus 2 and then plus 4, and the current value in the x is 4. So the value of y will be what? 9, and the current value of x is 4 only, right? So this will be printed. Okay, so we need to take care whenever we have this type of number of expressions being combined with some type of operators, then this resolution needs to be taken care of, right? Okay, then we will take some more examples. Like we have this expression, let us take an example of x plus plus, then plus 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 x, and then again we have, okay, let me, I'm not writing it first bracket, I am not going to put, so let me write it, and only the simple example what we will take, that is x plus plus, and then plus 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 x, and then plus, then we have plus plus x, right? Again the value of x equals to 1. So now likewise that we have done the previous questions, we are going to solve it again. So here we are initially going to, this is postfix, so we are going to assign first, right? So value is 1, then we are going to increment it, so it becomes 2, then plus we are going to increment, so we are going to put 3 here, and then we are going to assign, so it becomes 3 only. So first we are going to, the compiler, here the compiler is going to resolve it. First it will consider these 2 expressions as the 2 operands, because we have this particular operator in between, the plus operator. So a plus operator, like operator, if you have, then it will work like we have one operand plus we have operand number 2, right? So now this is considered the operand number 1, this is operand number 2, and between we have plus. This is how the compiler is going to resolve it. So likewise, so from here we will get 1 and plus 3, and what is the current value in x? This is 3 only. So here we are left with this. So we are going to increment it first because this is prefix. So after this it is 4 here, and we are going to assign it immediately. This is 4, So the value in y will become what? It will become 1 plus 3 and plus 4. This is 9, right? And the value in x will become 4 only, right? Okay, not 9. This is 8. So this is 4. This is 4. This is 8, and this is 4. Right? So this is how we are going to evaluate these prefix and postfix expressions when they come in some combined expressions. Let me take some more examples. Example number 8 will take. Let us suppose that we have y is equals to x plus plus and then plus x, then plus x plus plus. I think it's pretty simple that if we have x equals to 1, so here the value of x will be first assigned, so it will be 1 here only. Then it is incremented, then plus, then we are going to increment, then immediately we are going to assign, so it becomes 3, right? So now why it is 3? Because after this increment it become 2, and now we are going to increment it, it become 3, and now we are going to assign it, right? It become 3. So from here we will get 1 plus 3, right? So now from here we are left with x plus plus. So what is the current value in x? This is 3. So we are going to assign it 3, right? So the value in y will become what? This is 4 and this is x plus plus, the value is 3 here. So 4 plus 3 it becomes 7. So the value in the y will become 7. And you know that after assignment here it will be incremented. So the new value in the x will be what? This is 4. Here we can write 4. So the new value in x will be 4. But for the y it is 7. And so this is how the printing will be, like if you want to make it in some print statement. So this is how the expression will be shown. Okay. Now let me take some examples from print statement. If we are going to put it in some print statement in C, then how the evaluation will be. So let us again suppose that we have x equals to 1 here, and we have some printf statement, and we are given that some %d, then %d, and then we have %d, right? And we are given expression like plus plus x, then x, and then x plus plus, right? We want to evaluate it. So during the printf statement, always remember that this is being always evaluated from this right to left, but the printing will occur from left to right. This is printing. When we will print it, this will come from left to right, right. But when we are going to evaluate, it will come from right to left. Okay. So first evaluate the expression from right to left. So the expression is plus plus x, and then we have x, and then we have x plus plus. Okay. So what is the value in x initially? It is 1. So we are going to immediately assign it, and then we are going to increment because this is postfix. So its value is 2. So x will get the 2 value here, right? And then we are going to increment its value. But here you can see that we have not assigned it yet. We have just incremented the value here too, and we have just the next value of x becomes 2, but we have not actually assigned it. So here now we have plus plus x, right? So we are going to increment it, and then we are going to assign it. It becomes 3. So we are left with this. So what is in the x? It is 3. So it will get 3. So now this is the order, or this is the value of expression. So in the printf statement, the printing will from this left to right. So it will produce 3, 3 and 1. Right? Now, okay. Now coming to some more examples in the printf statement if you want to see. So let's take some more examples over here. Okay. Likewise, you can even do these, whatever we have solved, you can put all these expressions in the printf statement as well, and you can evaluate what are the sequence or what are the values the printf will give. For example, Let us suppose again x equals to 1 and we have printf percent d, right? Likewise this, and we are given x plus plus, then we have plus plus x, and then we have plus plus x. So this is the printf statement. So how the evaluation will take place? It will from this side to this side, from right to left. So it will take it x plus plus, then plus plus x, and then we have plus plus x. So initially it is incremented. So value of x equals to 1, it is incremented, it becomes 2. Whenever we are going to increment, we will write it above the x. So this is 2, and but we have not initialized it or not assigned the value. So we will make a box here. So after this we are going to again increment it, it becomes 3, but we have not assigned it, and here we have assigned it. So what we are going to assign? Whatever the value after increment. So this is 3 incremented, this is assigned, and then we are going to increment it because we have plus plus. So it will be 4. So x will get the 4 here. So current value in the x will get 4. So whatever left we are going to put 4 there. So we are left here this 4 and this 4. So in the printf statement, this will be the evaluation of these expressions, and how we are going to do the printf from this left to right. So it will get 3, 4 and 4 as answer. Right? So this is how we are going to print it. Now again it will take one more example. Then for example in the printf statement we have again percent d, okay, percent d and percent d here, and we are going to put plus plus x and x plus plus, and then plus plus x like this. So again we are going to evaluate from here to here. So let me evaluate it. Plus plus x, then this is x plus plus, and this is plus plus x. So x is going to increment first, so we will get the value 2, but we have not assigned. Now we have assigned, so it becomes 2. Now after this we are going to increment it because we have plus plus, so it becomes 3. Right? And then here we are going to increment first, so it becomes 4, and then we are going to assign, so it becomes 4. Right? So what we are left? We are left with the blank box. So whatever we are getting the value of x, we are going to put it here. Right? So in the printf statement we will get the evaluation. Now we are going to print it from this side to this side. So it will become 4, 2 and 4. Right? So this will be the output. So that's it. This is how we are going to do the evaluation of the postfix and prefix expressions, and the combinations of different expressions combining with the postfix and the prefix operators. Right? Okay.